Everybody, welcome to your Module 5 overview video. Long time no see. Just kidding. In Module 5, we're going to be looking at diverse populations and assessment. So this gets into, hopefully we'll piggyback off some of our discussion with Sari about ways to starting to increase, not even necessarily, increase underrepresented populations in our gifted programs, but also just really changing our mindset and framework as to why there is an issue to begin with. So hopefully this module will kind of introduce you to some of those things. Just a quick review of Module 4. We did meet at Clark County, or at Clark Middle. We did begin your interpretation project, so hopefully you're able to get all of your information on your eligibility forms and you're good to go. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in the next slide. And then you turned in your Sternberg reflection before class, or hopefully you did it before class. I'm going to be grading those this week, so be mindful or take a look at your grade sheets at the end of the week. For Module 5, this is due Monday, December 10th at midnight. Really just one reading, and that one reading is Ford and Grantham's article, Providing Access for Culturally Diverse Gifted Students. And while this is like an academic article, it's not a research article. I think you'll find it fairly easy to read and hopefully really informative for you. And then there's an optional reading. This is actually a blog post, I think, on the Washington Post. These kids were geniuses. They were just too poor for anyone to notice them. So that's a quick read, but if you want to bookmark that, the link is on our website. You have a video to watch, and I also posted the slideshow in the case that watching a video just doesn't work for you. The slideshow is there, but the video will have a lot of additional commentary. That video is using Fraser's Traits, Aptitudes, and Behaviors, or what we often refer to as the TABs, to identify underrepresented culturally diverse gifted students. You are going to start planning your, you have a TABs assignment. So as part of this, there's a theoretical idea of the TABs, traits, aptitudes, and behaviors of underrepresented culturally diverse gifted students. But then there's also a form, like a measurement that you can almost use as a checklist or as a referral process that you are going to be completing on a student that is going to be due the following module. So it's not due in Module 5, but you're going to start it. And in order to complete it accurately, you're going to need to review what those tabs are. And so I discussed those there in that video. Your partner interpretation project is the only thing that's due. That's 50 points total. You got those 5 areas: the learning environment, mental ability, achievement, creativity, and motivation, where you're giving the interpretation of those scores that you found for your students with your partner, as well as your recommendations. And also on the website, I linked back to when, I think it was in Module 4, maybe it was Module 3, I'm like forgetting, where you looked at exemplary recommendations for gifted programming. So I gave you several exemplary blurbs on all 4 of those categories: mental ability, achievement, creativity, motivation. So feel free to use those as resources. There's also an exemplar that's posted on our website. So yes, looking ahead, Module 10 is our next in-resident session. That's the very end of January, January 28th. Do make sure that you are trying to at least plan out, if you haven't done so already, or starting to complete your shadow experience. If you hold off on it till the very end of January, trust me, it's going to be stressful. So see if there's one of the 3 that there's 3 journal entries, one of the 3 that you can tackle perhaps before you break for December. That way when you come back in January, you'll only have 1 or 2 of those, just depending on how much you've done on that already. So that's just a quick reminder. And that's it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you guys soon.